Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And first and foremost, I really want to wish for every and each of you happy holidays. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are enjoying yourself. I wish you to spend a lot of time with the family if you have an opportunity to do so. If not, enjoy the entertainment and have some free days off, relax, take it easy, and New Year is coming very, very, very soon. That being said, today we are going to talk about two very important things. First being the economy of the world of tanks, what to prepare for, and how overall, how to be smart with your resources. Since I am streaming pretty much every single day, I can see a lot of mistakes that are being done by the casual players because they do not know any better, and that is okay. How to prepare for what is coming for the 2026. And overall how to be smart with your resources, right? That's the number one thing. The number two thing is we are going to talk about the fatigue of the game, because personally I am definitely feeling fatigued of the game, and I know that, I have emotions as well. You may think, you must have no emotions. Oh, I do, fellas, I do. The game can be annoying, the other things can be annoying, and how do I cope with it, and what works for me, and what do I do in order to stay healthy mentally? Although it is not all the time the case, and I can be angry and pissed off and whatnot, right? So the very first resource or very first topic what I really want to cover is how to be smart with your resources and what is coming into the game. I have mentioned that before on the stream and overall in other videos, as an example, lootbox videos. What do I think you will need to do for a basic needs in the world of tanks, right? And my friends, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we had last year, shall we? Let's see what we had last year. Let's just simply calculate the things, right? Looking into all of this, the year started with a special chapter battle pass, right? So there is a big chance we are going to have a special chapter battle pass this year as well, right? And how much usually battle pass costs? Whenever you are having collaborations such as Rambo, right? It usually costs 3.5 thousand gold to upgrade it, right? So this is one thing. And you know how many collaborations like this we have per year? As a bare minimum, 6 to 8. This is at the stage, so we can have a collaboration with a Rambo, we can have collaboration with a Powerful Girls, we can have collaboration with the Simpsons. I wish Simpsons would be there. We could have collaboration for whatever else, right? This is very important thing to say. So if you are the player that plays the game daily and you are completing daily missions, it shouldn't be a problem for you to complete those marathons that much. Or maybe you need to play a bit more, but not by the humongous margin. I think 3 to 4 hours a day to complete them, it's okay. And if you want to get it, and in my opinion it is worth it, usually whenever you are paying 3.5 thousand gold, you are getting the tank, you are getting premium days, you are getting some other stuff, right? It is just simply worth it. Or as an example, now we have a battle pass chapter for a Santa, right? And what you are getting whenever you are paying 2,500 gold, you get a lot of premium days, you get booklets, you get a lot of stuff, you get the cogwheels, 5x experience, bounty equipment. Pretty much what I'm trying to suggest and what I am trying to say, that the best way to spend the gold in World of Tanks is to get yourself resources like this. Period. I truly believe in that, and this is the smartest way to do the things. If you have a gold. So in my guesstimation, in my prediction, only for a battle pass improvements, which I will repeat, over here we have guaranteed 9 stages of the battle pass or 3 seasons. That is 2,500 gold times 9, so we are sitting on 22,500 gold, somewhere in that ballpark, right? Now, with improved battle pass chapters, we had another 8 or so take an average of 3,500 gold per battle pass chapter to improve it. So we are sitting on another 27,000 or whatever that is, 30,000. Let's say 30. So that means if you want to secure yourself for 2026, only to get the basics, if you are calling this basics, you will need around 50,000 gold. But wait, that's not it, and that's not all. Now, what is happening whenever good collaborations are coming into the game, right? And what do you have? You have some extra stuff to buy, right? So if it happens to be that you want to get the commanders and whatnot, yeah, this is becoming a bit different story, you know? You need a bit more then. And once again, I am just showcasing what I think is coming and what do you need to prepare for. You know, this is very, very important thing to highlight. That being said, by the way, those are scary mother truckers who are subscribing whenever I am recording. Holy bananas from Banana Land, fellas, you can get a bloody heart attack. You can get a bloody heart attack. Anyways, the point being, what I'm trying to make over there is, if you love one or another collaboration, usually those crew members are anywhere from 3,000 gold to 5,000 gold, right? So thinking that we will have most likely 8 collaborations, and if you want to have it all in the game, I know the casual players usually do not want to have it all, but have some spare resources for that as well. I would recommend anywhere from 10,000 to 30,000 gold. Right? And I'm talking about surviving the year, right? I believe our gentleman from the YouTube will do the magic, and he will do all the calculations while we are talking here here on the side, so you will be aware of the things, right? So, what we covered the Battle Pass. We covered the Battle Pass extra chapters. This is where I think that most of the people should spend their resources. And by the way, just to let you know, whenever you are getting the improved Battle Pass chapters, it is covering premium days as well. You are getting a lot of premium days, and it is very nice, and pretty much it gives you enough to sustain for a year, obviously, if you are buying some loot boxes, right? Now, moving on next, what we can see in the start of the year, that we have usually black market, right? So last year the Christmas celebrity was Jason Statham, right? And he was giving pretty much daily offers, what you can get. And I can tell you one thing, fellas, daily offers are exciting, okay? They're very exciting, but don't get it wrong. They are deal, not for you. They are deal for wargaming. Now, I really want to explain you very important thing. Whenever holiday ops is ending, people are very wealthy. People have a lot of resources, right? People have a lot of credits. People have a lot of gold. People have a lot of free experience. And if you did not notice that yet, what Wargaming is doing, Wargaming is not giving a discounts for the tech trees, although those are the least important discounts in my opinion. Wargaming doesn't give the discounts for free experience exchange. You can see that very well. Wargaming is not often giving the discounts for the equipment setup, so people are going to pay the full price for it, you know? I can see the things shifting a bit, and we have discounts way less often. You know what I mean? Did you notice the same thing? So that basically means that the people will be paying full price for extra rations, repair kits, med kits, and whatnot, and this is going to over time, you know, just take as many resources as it can. But once again, the topic is not about that. The topic is about the black market, right? Okay, so we can see last year black market offers. We had a waffle on sale for 100,000 gold. Fellas, 100,000 gold. It was sold via the Dutch auction, right? And what that basically means, the price is dropping down gradually. World of Tanks community, they did not give a donkey ass about it. It was sold. Done. 2,000 or 3,000 units, whatever that was, sold like this. Also, they had some issues that not everyone could tune in into the store, but that's besides the point. We had almighty SFAC. You want me to say that differently? You do, I know. A very, very good tank, but once again, quite expensive vehicle, if I recall it properly. Key 91-2. That was a sink of the credits, if I recall it properly, and that was like tank which on the European server people paid anywhere from 40 to 50 million credits. Yeah. After that we had something else. And after that we had the something else as well. Doesn't really matter. The point being is that the black market will try to take as many resources from you as they physically and possibly can, and I believe this is understandable. And we had it last year. I would not act surprised if we are going to have it this year, right? So that being said, what I am trying to get into your minds and what I am trying to explain that for you. If you are a player who wants to get the best deals for yourself and the most stuff in the World of Tanks, right? You need to prepare for upcoming 2026 year. It is very important thing, and in my guesstimation, purely for battle passes, 50,000 gold, purely for the battle pass extras, if you will, the commanders of whatever collaborations do we have, another 20 to 30,000 gold. So in total you need 80,000 gold, and after that you need to be strong not to overpay for something. As an example, if we have a black market, do you really need waffle for 100,000 gold? You don't need it. Trust me, you don't need it. That being said, this is how much you need for upcoming year, and you need to be strong. Keep this in mind. Plus, on top of that, the deals can be... We had some very, very nice deals last year. As an example, get the tank for 7,000 gold, and you could get a good tank. But that's besides the point. I am trying to cover the basics. Now, whenever we have this out of the way, and whenever I try to do my best in order to explain what you need for a year. The best way to get the gold in the game, period, is Christmas loot boxes. I'm not getting paid by Wargaming to say so. It's just how it is. It's just how it works. I would highly recommend to check out the loot box calculator overall, where the index page goes. It is very important thing. You can see a lot of information. How much of the boxes, how much of the value are you getting? How much gold do you need? And whatever else, right? And as an example, in order, on average, to get 30,000 gold, you need 100 boxes, 200, or in order to get 65 or 80,000 gold on average, you need that. Obviously, you can calculate your own luck, how the things went for you and what you got, and you can see how lucky or how unlucky have you been as well. This is important thing to say. And trust me, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for me, it's not hot, not cold. Are you getting yourself the loot boxes, or you are not getting yourself loot boxes? I'm not getting paid a penny more. As a matter of fact, most likely it is different thing. If people are spending the money on the loot boxes, right, that basically means that you as internet beggar, you are going to get less support, right, if anything. Now, okay folks, let's talk about the fatigue of the game. World of Tanks has a lot of events going on, and it is not a bad thing. I would rather have a very, very live game that has a lot of events instead of having the game that has dead content, that doesn't release absolutely anything. World of Tanks is very, very hot topic with all the new tier 11s coming, and let's get real, we are going to have much more of them coming, battle passes, everything, World of Tanks is in very, very hot space and place at this point in time. But what that means for many players in their head may think that it is very, very bad thing to skip the day or just not to spend any time whatsoever in the game for a day, right? And what that brings us to the level then when we are overdoing something. Right? Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully it is understandable. I am talking as well from my perspective. As internet beggar, what I can do, I can give you my time and my content and whatnot. And for me, the streaming is the most, is the thing that I enjoy the most. But hear me out, I will show you some stats and we will talk a bit deeper about this, right? So what that means. For example, in 2024, for a full year, I was streaming for 1,840 hours. This year, I already streamed 2,050 hours, and let's get real, we are going to push it to 2,100 hours, right? Because we still have 1 week left. And my mission, on the one hand, I could just simply spit on everything and spend the time with my parents, with my fiance's parents, just go somewhere, but I don't want to do that. I understand the value and I understand how much it means for people to have someone to talk with daily, especially whenever not everyone is blessed to have the opportunity or a chance to spend the time with family, parents, friends, whatever is the condition in your life or whatever happens in your life. I do understand that, and I am here for you, right? That's why I'm streaming like crazy mother trucking animal. Now, looking into the last year, from September to December, I have streamed for 730 hours, and we can see that we had some days off there and there, everything is okay. This year, on the other hand, right, I streamed for 900 hours already, and I will push this level to 960-ish, 970-ish hours, right? And for example, this time off, that was the business trip to the TwitchCon, so this is not a time off. This is a TwitchCon trip. So work. After that, travel back home, so still work. And we came back, right? After that, somewhere over there, I broke. And I took a couple of days off to go to the Krakow, and now we are working like a bunch of the mother truckers. What I'm trying to say, I am trying to say that I feel like on myself that whenever I am over streaming, whenever I am working way more than my head wants to, I can see that it hits the head differently. And I think that it same goes to you if you want to grind the mouse and you had one bad game, second bad game, third bad game. You are just simply getting irritated, you are getting angry, and those defeat streaks do not do any favors whatsoever. I am pretty sure about that. And as a content creator, you have even bigger, drastically bigger or more annoying situation looking into all of this, right? For example, looking at the wins and defeat streaks, right? I definitely do feel on myself that, as an example, whenever I have 5 defeats in a row, my brain is just... I'm not a new player in the World of Tanks, I know what I'm doing, and to deal with a situation like this can be definitely annoying and definitely hard overall. And there are some days like this whenever you are winning. For example, this streak, only victories for some time, right? And that is absolutely amazing, and that is absolutely glorious. And why am I highlighting this? I am highlighting this that what that brings whenever you are not happy with the game. Can we have some clips? Bloody well as well. I am very... Oh, motherfucker, блядь, ну писк нахуй. Kurva, you need to have a fucking idiot behind you that is pushing you in front. Kurva, no what a fucking sucker. Блядь. What was that? What the fuck? That was like driving on the fucking open field. Fuck you, shit ass guy. Fuck off, you little cunt. No eik tu nahoj. Are you for real? Are you fucking for real? You fucking suka! Блять! It can get ugly. It can be disgusting, and you know, this is not the emotion which I want to present, but in the same time, people who are with us for quite some time, they know that there is no such a thing as showtime. That's it. I'm going to be the most happy mother trucker. No, I am me who is streaming, right? It's not like I'm planning today I'm going to be salty or today I'm going to be happy. It's just how it goes, and it's just how it goes. Another thing to highlight, whenever you are an internet beggar, you know, you are trying to give the best advices ever, and I can see that some tongues are clearly too strong. And if you are sharing your opinion that Baza is too strong or the Ratatate is too strong, you are having the situation like this, that if someone is seeing that, there is some folks with the tinfoil hats are saying stop calling for nerfs on the Tech 3 tanks for gaming puppy. You see, some people are just a bit special, and let's say like that. They do not understand, and that's okay. Not understanding is fine, but everything is adding up and whatnot. And one more thing, or as an example, I believe plenty of you have seen the compilations in the YouTube that some people are trying to do their best to showcase in this type of situation me in the worst color possible, right? Taking the angry moments, rage moments, disgusting moments, and trying to make fun. And there is the different things. For example, whenever Enviro is doing that or Canovar is doing that, it's fun. You know, it's compilation of all the Twitch fair play. And there are some people who are just taking our clips and trying to show us how disgusting or how horrible we are. You know, but once again, this is a cost of doing business. I just wanted to highlight that. I just wanted to showcase that, and just to talk from the bottom of my heart that sometimes the best way to do the things is just to simply relax, take it easy, and not to grind as much as you initially planned if you are not enjoying it. After all, this is a hobby for 99.9% of you, and that's okay to skip a day, to spend the time outside, to go and eat a bloody slice of pizza if you are from whatever, New York, Italy, or whatever else, or to just touch the grass and go for a walk outside. It is completely fine. Hopefully, this video will help you to be smart with the resources, and hopefully this video will help you to realize some things and try to work in your head whenever you are not enjoying the game so much. And in the end of this year, we are going to have a couple of the talking videos. One is going to be massive Q&A video, and other is going to be a video about plans for 2026 Am I going to keep up with what am I doing, or am I going to cut a bit of the hours? What are the plans with Index? And very many exciting stuff overall. So hopefully you are ready for that. I can't wait to share with you some things. And thank you very much for watching, fellas. Thank you very much for being with us. I very much appreciate you. I always have been honest, and I always will be honest with you. Thank you. I appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skills out for today. Peace.